Yo. Oh, good. Not hot here though. Really cold here. Really cold. But it's warm in here.
Still
For the
cold,
heat.
yeah. Sunny but cold.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather.
Well, I'll trade you any day.
Dude, you can keep it. You can keep it. I'd rather meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Hello? There we go.
Did you hit the mute
I
button?
didn't mute it. I didn't mute it. Someone else muted it. I'm joking. Hey guys, sorry about that. I was just saying hello, welcome, PJ Cruikshank and RNS. How you guys doing? And then I said, sorry guys, it's so hot tonight. Don't you guys want to take my heat? I mean,
And I said, no, you can keep it. I'd rather meet in the middle somewhere. It's too hot where he's at.
but it's good to see you guys. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't know I was muted. I know my daughter was playing around you earlier, so maybe she clicked it by accident or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. The votes do say 20 off the anti-flat earthers divine one's motives like magic. 67% say yes, no 33%. I'm going to say yes. Because I think after tonight's discussion, you're going to see that's all they do. Just divine one's motives.
Yeah, I already said yes to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But do they give reasons? I don't know. We'll see. I only watched like the first few minutes. So I think it'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
More like excuses than reasons.
But I mean, the guy's stream was over an hour, so hopefully they get into something juicy that we can actually talk about properly and whatever. But it's good to see everybody. I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat quickly. PJ Cruikshank, what's up? Jeff Conkel, hello. Thank you for coming. Alan Allshine, good to see you. Groovy, thank you for coming. Professor Harvester, good to see you. Ryan S, what's up? Lev Kung Fu, always good to see you too, mate. I'm glad you could make it. Dromost, hello. Glad to see you. I don't know how it's a weird poll. It's quite straightforward. But anyway, okay. Vicky, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Explanation Truth, what's up? Good to have you on. Jeff Gassett, always glad to have you. Moxie, what up? And then we have... That's everybody. Please, guys, hit the likes, share the show so we can get out to a wide audience. Unfortunately, tonight we can only have a 2-hour show max because the power's going off at 11. Don't you just love South Africa?
Yeah.
Well, good news is at least the
I've never been there, but
at least the petrol and the diesel price is going off now, December, down a bit. So that's going to help for us holiday goers. Because I was so scared of how much it's going to cost me for fuel to drive down to the beach December. It's like, what? Going to cost more to drive down than it costs to stay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just the price of living's going up in general.
that's
crazy.
crazy.
It's
Really?
crazy. Look, luckily my wife does online tutoring, so that helps us a lot.
Of course.
Yeah, and your guys' support is really, really helpful as well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. I'm going to be streaming from the beach. Okay?
That'll be cool.
Obviously I won't stream every night, but I will be streaming, having some streams. I'll be doing late night streams and day streams. So I think that's going to be quite cool. Organize myself some data for my phone. Hopefully we can do some observations.
That'll be cool.
I think it'll be great. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming. Good to see Coral Apple. Thank you, just hitting in, mate. You rock. Okay, so the Dishonesty of Flat Earth featuring Creaky Blinder.
Creepy blinder.
Gonna be interesting. Okay, the guy hasn't got a lot of subscribers.
Supposed to be
Are
like
you
Peaky
mopped?
Blinders.
Guten Abend, Herren. Debatable D, good to see you too, mate. Space Miner, what's up? No, we just practically started Space Miner, but it's good to see you. Okay. Now I'm thinking of a song now that Debatable D, because it says Guten Abend, Herren. I say, give it to me, baby. No time for a white guy, dude. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. I like it.
Yeah, I know that song very well.
That just popped into mind. How time flies. I still remember when I was young and that song came out.
Yeah, I remember too. I was in my 20s. But I was like, what?
It's crazy. Okay, let's see what these people have to say for themselves.
It's nice to have conversations like this because people think they know me. Hello, I'm Creaky. I make videos about conspiracy theorists and other online morons. But
You're the king of the what?
they don't.
You have over 5.
Okay, okay. People think they know me, but they don't. The offspring, yes, debatable. The
Don't you
offspring.
know?
Don't you know? Hey, Kanye West. I think that's the irony. People think they know me, but they don't. But then these same guys want to go and divine everybody. It's motives and things.
That's
I'm
right.
going to show you evils.
I think we might have to put the speed up a bit.
Yeah.
500 videos now.
It's actually Flat Earth's fault.
Hey, Alan Orshan, thank you very much for your $5 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Fuel money. Thank you. I appreciate it, mate.
Fuel money.
It's really going to help a lot. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we want to think maybe next year to try and trade the petrol coin for a diesel. Because it's going to be a bit light on fuel. Because at the moment I get like maximum on a tank 500 kilometers with a Chevy. Awesome car, I have to say. Really, really enjoy it. But wow, the petrol kills a person.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Because
Yeah,
I
Nissan.
remember when I had my Astra, yes, that thing was hectic light on fuel. I got about 1,200 to 1,300 kilometers on the tank.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's the same size tank of the Chevy. So that tells you something.
Wow. Yeah.
I missed that car.
There's
But yeah,
definitely a gerbil in there running a wheel.
but yeah, that thing was a monster when it came to fuel economy. I mean, I drove to Cape Town. I mean, it was over 15 hours on a tank and a quarter of fuel. Every time we drive somewhere, I see the people rush past you. They go stop at a fuel station to put petrol or diesel in again. We just drive past. Every time they come rushing past us again, stop at the next petrol station, we just drive past. They were probably wondering, what the hell's up with this guy?
Vicky says, I bet that bloke loves sheep because he's from Wales. That's a bit stereotypical.
Yeah. Alan, the thing is, diesel, yeah, and petrol's about the same price. But the fuel economy when it comes to diesel is just a bit more superior than the petrol. That's the thing.
Should retracted it. We already read it, Vicky.
Okay, guys, ready to go on. But thanks again, Alan, for fuel money. I really appreciate it, mate.
That I'm still doing what I do. How can anybody possibly be stupid enough
Okay, that's a bit too fast. Maybe we should just be a bit slower.
to believe that the Earth is flat?
Your audience as well is rather sophisticated.
And I'm kind of glad you didn't ask this question, but I will. That's an announcement from
I just wish the music, really. Hey, FE Nation, good to see you, man.
me, officially.
Let's just mute this with the music quickly. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, we know you deleted it, Vicky. But
Right, everyone, I am
Sorry, what happened?
I'm saying Vicky says I deleted this. I said, no, you did, but we already read it.
here today with Creaky Blinder. Creaky, once again, I mean, it's an honor to speak with you.
No problem at all. And you say it's an honor now. We haven't had the conversation yet.
Hey everyone, I just want to take a brief moment to thank you for checking out this video. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more like this.
Great, I appreciate the call for action, but usually you do it at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
a new channel and really appreciate every single like and new subscribe.
Well, I'll subscribe. I can't subscribe to him because I'm not signed in yet. But I'll subscribe to the other one just so I can keep in touch with this guy. Maybe we'll talk sometime. How's that? Guys, if you want to, please do go to YouAreMopped and say, we checked your stream out. Would you be interested to chat to Flatzoid sometime?
Yeah, YouAreMopped.
I think that'll be interesting.
Cool.
There's his link. Thanks everybody for coming. Appreciate all your support. Oh, and by the way, guys, also FE Nation, if you guys like, you know, just natural observations of like this moon and everything, FE Nation is the person to go watch. Definitely has awesome moon observations. do go and check him out. Click on his name and subscribe.
Also, if you're unfamiliar with Creaky, I highly recommend checking out his channel. He's one of the funniest and most entertaining YouTubers I know. Link in the description below. Lastly, I do have a few more interviews lined up, but I would love to hear your suggestions as to who I should speak with next. So please reply to the
Cabbage Patch Kids, yes, random. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
and comment below with your suggestions. All right, that's it. Thanks, and now back to the conversation. This may be the first time we're speaking, but I've been a fan for quite a while. You're one of the OGs on YouTube when it comes to creating content to push back on the unscientific claims that are going around the internet these past few years. The first video you mentioned, I rewatched it recently, and like you said, it is with Nathan Thompson.
It's terrible.
Well, no.
Terrible.
Your videos have obviously evolved, but that's not the point. The point is, you posed the question towards the very start.
No, I'm not using incognito debatable. This is my my other browser, and I'm just not signed in. To get it signed in, I have to take my phone off, which I'm using the camera now, and sign in, so I'm just not in the mood for it. So yeah, hey Paul, what's up, man? Good to see you. Glad you could make it. He's just sent a link. Let's see what his link is. FE Nation, there we go. Link. Thank you, Paul. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's FE Nation's thingy my bob. And Shifty Eyes, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Are flat earthers the stupidest people on the planet? Are flat earthers the stupidest people on the face of the earth?
Yeah, so now my question to you. Yeah, I want to know. Let's revisit that.
On the face of the earth. Flat earthers are the stupidest people on the face.
So in other words, flat. Welcome to Flat Earth, Creaky.
Wow.
They do know if they say face, it's not a globe though.
Exactly. How ironic is that? And calling us stupid while he's using the face of the earth.
How dare you?
Okay, I'm gonna put it on normal because these guys are talking quite fast, and it's like, whoa.
5 years later, or more than 5 years later, you've had all this exposure to the community. How do you view flat earthers? And you can just expand that to conspiracy theorists in general, people who believe the moon landing was fake and so on. Are they stupid and ignorant, or is something else going on here?
Why does he look so uncomfortable?
He does.
But it shows you his whole persona when he does the recordings for his videos.
Probably because he didn't.
Because it's scripted, but you understand.
Smear campaign.
But you understand, because his videos are scripted.
Yeah.
He has a false confidence, kind of thing.
That's it. He's behind in his own little space when he's making his videos. Nobody's watching him live, so he can say what he wants and think about the consequences later. Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, confidence.
Yeah. Hey, truth in the comments. Yeah, debatable D. Thank you for the advice. Really appreciate it, man.
No, I don't. I know I call them stupid in my videos, but that's just become part of my shtick, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think they are stupid.
What?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
I was gonna say, if he didn't say that, then he wouldn't be honest.
What the hell, Creaky?
Maybe we're warming up to Creaky a bit. So he's saying the reason he calls Flat Earthers stupid is because it's part of his shtick, as you put it. So he's his persona for his videos. Hey, Loon.
So he's being honest. So he's an actor. He's got a character.
Hey,
but he's being honest. That's
yeah,
huge.
that's a good thing. Hey, John Edwards, good to see you. Well, that's very cool if he's saying, he doesn't believe we're stupid, so that's a good start. Thank you.
So you get clicks, I get it. It's an advertising thing.
Because some of the things they talk about, even though they're completely wrong,
What?
you need to have a certain amount of intelligence to be able to communicate in that way. So no, I don't think the average flat earther is stupid. So let's say, for argument's sake, we got 1,000 people and put them in a room, and each of those 1,000 people claim to be a flat earther. I would be willing to bet money that less than 100 of them actually believe the earth is flat.
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
So he's saying we don't believe it.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
quite a
Dave.
statement there.
Yeah, that's even worse than kind of just telling us we're wrong.
Yeah. Hey, Price, I can see, but yeah. So his argument is, I don't believe flat earthers are stupid because the way they bring an argument. So you have to actually know what's going on. Yeah, I would agree. But when it comes to anti-flat earthers, no, we disagree. You are stupid.
Yep.
we don't say you aren't stupid. We say you are stupid.
Yeah.
And the reason we say this is because no matter how we explain a thing to them and how we demonstrate how they're wrong, I think it's more willfully ignorant than just being stupid on their part, actually.
Yeah.
It is bliss to them, you know?
It's ignorance, yes.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
wanting to remain.
yeah, and the audacity saying, no, they just got everything wrong. No, we didn't get anything wrong. Has anybody managed to demonstrate gas pressure out containment for us yet?
Not yet.
Has anybody been able to show us their geometric radius yet? Measured?
No.
No.
I do not believe so.
Oh, that's bad. Has anybody managed to tell us what gravity is yet and how gravity causes gravity and have any scientific validity for it yet?
Not thus far.
What is scientifically valid from them, if we think about it?
That they don't know.
They grow lettuce in space, they say.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe that's what.
Yeah, exactly, Paul. It's all just subjective bollocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that might be it.
The rest of them
Subjective.
say they believe the Earth is flat because they've started. Hang on a second. I said the Earth is flat, and now people are supporting me on Patreon or sending me money via This is bloody great.
What? Are you accusing
messed
us
up.
flat earthers that's got channel just doing it for the money?
Wow.
It's like you.
Dude, let me
was
put
a
it this way.
case.
Let me put it this way. If I wanted to make money on YouTube, I would not be doing flat earth content.
No, of course.
There's so much other content I would be doing that can bring in much more money. Flat earth is the wrong thing to get into if you want to make a lot of money. He does know this, right?
I
We
mean,
shadow
I'm
banned.
assuming you would.
out of anything that gets paid for on YouTube, Flat Earth would be the paid least.
But you understand what I'm saying? Flat Earth gets tried to sort of get shadow banned. We have to go through a whole bunch of rigmaroles. The only way we really get support is through you guys, you know what I mean? That support us. Otherwise, we don't get nothing. The ones who make money off of Flat Earth are the anti-Flat Earthers.
Yep.
They're the ones that make the money. But you see, that's the difference between these guys and us. They are just projecting their how can I put it? Projecting their stuff onto Flat Earth. I mean, even Creaky Blinder, he makes quite a good amount of money from YouTube, by the way, for his videos.
So truth doesn't make any money on YouTube. No.
Yeah, exactly.
It's either got to be foolishness to make money. You know what I mean? Just people like Logan Paul, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or a Global. You can't really flat out there and make money. Not any money on YouTube.
It's crazy. Hey, Lakota, what's up, man? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. And Real Neither Science Guy, always good to see you. Yes, Shadow Ban, Random Hero. Go just do yourself a favor and type in Flat Earth for Cock and Bull and see what happens. See what pushes up. I mean, look what's showing here. Just because it's talking about Flat Earth, what does it say about it?
That's why I don't blame a Level Earth Observer for calling himself a demonstrable realist rather than a flat earther, because when you type in flat Earth, it's just nonsense, complete nonsense. So I understand why he likes to be called a demonstrable realist.
Yeah. Hey, Jolly Man, good to see you. But I mean, even for me in the beginning, I didn't want to be labeled as a flat earther
No, definitely not.
because of all the stigma related to it. But at the end of the day, I just said, hey, you know what? It pisses these people off. So I'm more than happy to be called a flat earther now. Because it pisses these guys off. Hey, Space Miner, thank you very much for your $5 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Is this bad timing? Shh, you're not supposed to give me money. Don't show him. Thank you very much for the support, man. Really, really appreciate it. You rock. And by the way, YouTube takes 45% of that. So Think about it.
Oh, is it that much now?
I can go and buy a
I thought it was
chappy.
30 something.
Maybe I can go buy a chappy. How's that? So thank you very much. Really appreciate it, mates. And then we just got Sovereign Soul in. Good to see you, man. I see you had an awesome stream this morning. I want to download it tomorrow to watch, because it's actually something I wanted to talk on as well. Guys, if you haven't watched the Sovereign Soul's latest stream, go ahead and watch it. Really, really awesome stuff. And Low Fruit, good to see you too, man. Okay, let's carry on. Thanks, guys, for your support. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, and I genuinely believe that Level Earth Observer, I'm a little bit on the fence about him. Mark Sargent is not a flat earther.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
But Level Earth Observer is a flat earther, but he doesn't
like to be called it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the title, but he knows it's level. He knows. You know what he knows.
Yeah.
He
But,
sticks to level. Breast and bodies of water lay level, and cranes don't swing in an oscillating, swirling puddle. Do you know what I mean?
But
That's
shout out to Adam. He rocks. Definitely go to Level Observer if you guys haven't, and subscribe to his channel. Definitely. I also agree Mark Sargent isn't as honest as he appears to be. He does very questionable things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also agree
there's
that,
just too many in a row that he's done.
you know what I mean. He's always in the middle. He's like Dave Weiss. They always where the fire. You know, where you see smoke, then there's fire, and they always appear to be there holding the match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, Captain Caveman. Yeah.
Over the dumpster fire. Right.
I mean, look at this last FE convention thing they had. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Oliveira now? That dude. He brought out a short out now 2 days ago, where he's literally now saying Dave Weiss is our cult leader.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's see if I
That
can
sounds fun.
Come on.
Cult leader now.
watch that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but this is. I was expecting something like this though. Think about it.
Dave has got his own cult, but it's nothing to do with flat earthers. You know what I mean?
Dave does his own thing.
But I mean, think about it. We were expecting things like this to happen because
This is Kensington.
because there we go, a cult leader. Well, what do you expect? It's always Dave Weiss in the middle of these things that make Flat Earth look, you know, stupid. And now he's seen as a cult
You think
leader.
Dave is just a little bit not there?
This is
And that's
No,
why
he's in it for the money. I mean, he even brags about his boat to Nathan. Remember?
He didn't even know where Scotland was.
yeah, I guess.
Didn't know where Scotland was.
Yeah,
He was having an interview with someone he couldn't tell him. He was looking for Scotland on his app, you know, for his flat earth app.
Yeah.
It's find Ireland. It's across the water.
But yeah, Cash App, I think it's only South Africa, Paul. I'm not sure, but PayPal works perfect. So, I mean, I haven't had any issues with PayPal. So yeah,
I find it easy to send you PayPal stuff.
works really good.
Flat Earth Dave, a cult leader who sells premium access to his Flat Earth Discord and an app to over one.
This is exactly the criticism that everybody gives about Dave Weiss.
Yep.
No matter where he goes, all he does is push his app.
Yeah, and the thing is, before I clicked on to what he is,
100,000.
I used to believe him. And
Thousand
when
people.
I thought this would happen with the flat earth app. I thought this kind of criticism would come about. It would just be about money and stuff like that, you know.
Mhm.
Before I even knew what he was, you know.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? This is like, this is why we
Yeah, but
say.
we all knew when this all. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
We all know better.
But that's what I'm saying. There's,
You know what I mean?
there's something about Dave Weiss that just, I don't know, he's always just in the middle of these things. And every single opportunity he gets, all he does is push that app of it.
Yeah,
All he does.
that's right.
So it's really odd. But yeah, this is what we said. What we said, just weird that he had this kind of interaction. He always has an interaction with the shills, you know what I mean?
Aye.
We're the trolls against Flat Earth. Hey Don Logan, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it.
Yeah.
Flat Earth Dave does not believe the Earth is flat. He's just seen a gap in the market and he's cashing in on it.
Exactly what I just said.
Yeah, he's right there. He's right there.
Rick Dubay,
No, Eric Dubay is a real Flat Earther, dude.
Yeah.
I have no doubt Eric Dubay is a real Flat Earther. Obviously, I don't agree with a lot of things he says. Like, he's got a really... Yeah, he's really got a weird spiritual thing that he does. But other than that, Eric Dubay is definitely a real Flat Earther.
Yeah.
No doubt
that's
about
where I
that.
probably got my first information on Flat Earth.
again, I really don't think he believes the Earth is flat. There's 500 videos on my channel.
Yeah.
Let's say 300 of them are about flat Earth as a broad topic. Out of the people in those 300 videos, I would probably confidently guess that, like I say, less than out of the 300, maybe 20 of the people I've
What?
Wow.
Where's he getting this data from anyway? He's just pulling it out of his ass.
I'm insulted.
Yeah, just pulling it out of his ass.
No.
There's new Flat Earthers every single day. Because people are waking up to this nonsense of the globe.
Lou said there was like thousands of Flat Earthers. Thousands. He thought that was at a post, didn't he? I was like, there's millions. There's got to be millions.
But I mean, it's amazing how he's just making shit up. Like saying, oh, if there's 300 people in a room, only 20 of them will be actual Flat Earthers. What? What's he basing this on?
So,
I mean, I want to see where he's getting this on.
made videos about actually
From his magic hat.
have convinced themselves that the Earth is flat. But it all stems from completely misunderstanding physics.
Really? Hey, into the break. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Okay, guys. So it's a misunderstanding in physics. Okay. Let's see. What's the misunderstanding here, guys? Do we observe Earth rotation?
no.
No. Is that just simply not understanding the physics, or is it just simply it doesn't spin?
Just doesn't move. We're stationary. We feel no spin. We see no spin. We see no rotation. We feel things like that, and with their alleged orbit, we would feel acceleration, especially with an elliptical orbit.
Yeah, think about it. The Earth is supposedly in their model, supposedly spinning in different vectors at different at different speeds. So then you will be accelerating in different vectors constantly, and then you will feel this rotational speeds because it's keep on changing vectors.
Yeah, because those vectors and them speed and stuff, they don't run smoothly together. You got to feel some kind of acceleration or stoppage or something, you know.
And I mean, you're also talking about insane amounts of speed. It's not little minuscule amounts of speed. It's insane amounts of speed. The dishonesty of these people, though, is, oh, it's only one rotation per day, so that's why you don't. The one rotation per day is still faster, double the speed than a Bugatti Veyron full out.
Yep.
A Bugatti Veyron full out is what, about 210 meters a second, where the Earth's rotation is about 480 meters a second. It's really insane. No, but yeah, but I mean, there's a way to figure out if the Earth is rotating. That would be observing Coriolis effect, and we don't observe Coriolis effect of the Earth, so therefore it's not moving. So therefore, physics debunks the Earth rotation.
Physics not misunderstood.
Yeah, we don't understand. While we talk about, for instance, 2 reference frames, probatum, how Coriolis is supposed to work, and these guys are so stupid and project their ignorance onto us and say you only need 1 reference frame.
That makes no sense whatsoever. It's the two reference frames that make it Coriolis. It wouldn't be Coriolis without it, would it?
That's insane.
You took the question right out of my mouth, Creaky. I don't know if you saw my interview with MC Toon, but I asked him this.
You interviewed MC Toon as well? No wonder you got this kind of... Okay, cool. Well, we might have to watch that sometime as well.
Same question. Do flat earthers believe what they claim? And I asked him to break that down. And I'd like you to, you've kind of broken it down already between content creators who are potentially making money, right? And have formed a community around what they're saying, and their subscribers and viewers, which I think is a totally separate group. MC Toon actually classified them as t-shirt sellers and t-shirt buyers. Let me go through.
Wow. Sorry, last time I checked, MC Toon makes quite a bit of money on YouTube. Let's go and maybe compare what MC Toon makes compared to Nathan Oakley, for instance. I can guarantee you McToon makes 3 times the amount at easy than Nathan Oakley.
Guaranteed. And does he have merch?
Yeah, MC Toon has quite a few different things.
What's he going on about t-shirt sellers and buyers?
I don't know, but you understand what? No, he's just trying to say flat earthers are actually just almost like trying to call us snakes oilsmen. What? Snake?
Snake oilsmen.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I knew it sounded right to me as well when you said it. I didn't even notice the mistake until you mentioned it.
So it's crazy. But yeah, the last people I would ever, say would talk about people making money on YouTube is people like McToon and Simon Dan and them. They're the last people.
Into the break said it right. McToon is a paid clown. Yeah, he works for a circus.
Agree.
A few more names. You mentioned Eric Dubay, Flat Earth Dave. How about Nathan Oakley?
Ooh.
Nathan Oakley. Now, obviously, I can't back this up, so it's coming from me. It's just something I've heard, and I did actually hear it, but I can't find the clip anymore.
Salesman.
But there's leader.
Really appreciate it. Oils ain't oils.
As his daily flat Earth, his flat Earth show or whatever the hell he calls it these days, because I've not made that many videos about Nathan Oakley, to be fair, but there was actually leaked audio of him saying to Anthony Riley, "Look, I don't care if the world is..."
Don't take that out of... This is what they do.
Yeah, idiots. Take it right out of context.
Totally out of context. Nathan Oakley's even specifically said things about all those things that they're saying. Like the ones where he says, where he's explaining all that, it makes it, a globe or whatever as, sarcastic. And they keep also doing this and saying, oh, there we go. Nathan Oakley thinks it's a globe. He's just conning you guys kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Is shaped like a knob as long as people keep giving me money.
Wow.
So that sentence on its own is a pretty good indicator that no, I don't think Nathan Oakley believes the earth is flat either.
Just because he accepted it. Remember, this is his job.
No, he doesn't believe it.
He
knows
left. He knows it's flat. He left his real job to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And the niche he took was flat earth. If he wanted to make money, he would not be doing flat earth.
He'd be doing what McToon and FTFE and all that are doing.
Yeah, be an anti-flat. You know what would happen if he became an anti-flat earther? Or if he decided to go into what his profession was before this, as a salesman, teaching people how to do sales, or, doing sound equipment and things, because he enjoys this. He would make much more money doing that than doing what he's doing with flat earth. But that's his passion.
Exactly. He did the same as me at YTS. He was like a theatre technician who worked with lights and stuff. Same as
Exactly.
what I did. And that's good paying work. That's good paying work when you can get it to work with lights and that in theatres and in studios and whatever. You know? So yeah, he wouldn't have come into Flat Earth to make money.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's his job now, and he obviously wants to make a living off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the way these guys are portraying it is, he's just doing it and he's making somehow a lot of money, which he's not really making money. That's why I keep on asking to eBay to get help for computer.
I mean, firstly, he wants to get the truth out there, but at the same time, of course, he's got to make a living. You know what I mean?
But I mean,
Why
look
not?
at it. But look at it this way,
Well-
guys. I'm a YouTuber, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of work and effort putting into running a YouTube channel. It's not like you just everything is happening. People
No,
put a
you've got-
lot of their time and effort into doing stuff.
You're expected to make content because you've got subscribers and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
but you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, if it's like for him for his actual job,
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely support him and say, yeah, dude, it's your job. It's a service you're offering.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
With me, it's not my main job, but it really does help support me. Like I said, it helps me to pay my children's school fees, or it helps me to do things that I obviously wouldn't be able to do, like fix my car if it breaks down or whatever. You understand?
Mhm.
Because you guys, the support helps me. But when it comes to people like Nathan, he depends on this money.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's really odd that these guys are trying to paint a picture of, no, he's just scamming you guys because he does this as a full time.
Don't they bloody make money out of it? Do you know what I mean? Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
know, 'cause it's not too far.
I
from
mean,
me,
next year I'm going to be starting another channel as well, and it's not Flat Earth related. It's just me and my wife's music channel. Okay, that to me is going to be a job channel. You know what I mean? It's there to make money, because everybody has to go, and especially with times now where everything's getting more expensive, you have to branch out and look for income. So that is my other way of doing income. Are these guys now going to say, oh, you see, he's just in it for the money? Yeah, when it comes to the music, it's going to be for the money, obviously.
Yeah.
But the Flat Earth channel is definitely for passion. It's for the truth.
Of course. Of course.
It's crazy.
For him, it's his primary source of income, and you try convincing a man or woman or anyone to completely remove their ability to earn money. It's just never going to happen.
Yeah, there's been a few flat earthers who have admitted that they acknowledged that they were wrong, and they've come clean that they truly were believers and just no longer are.
Keep telling yourself that.
Like sister.
Yeah, it's just keep telling yourself that, mate. Yeah, I still don't buy STSD was ever a flat earther.
This guy's kind of a douche, if you ask me.
Yeah, but remember, he's still growing his little channel, so he's trying to almost suck up to these guys. You know what I mean? Trying to get in a good word to grow his channel. Yeah, but let's say with like Ranty, I believe he's still a flat earther. I just think he was paid out.
I do.
That's practically what I think.
Yeah, I've been wondering.
And
I'm not
Rachie,
necessarily down here,
I think she's just confused. That's all. Rachie's just confused. She doesn't know which way.
I think she is confused because like she went from being like kind of with us to like kind of believing what Whitson said about electromagnetics and that to upward rising Earth to being a delta to being globe. So yeah, I'd say you're right. There's a bit of confusion there.
Thank you, Backplayer. Good to see you, mate. I mean, look at FTFE for instance. Yeah, no, he's full out just for money. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Backpedaler, yeah, he doesn't debate. He just.
It's show. To him, it's just show.
Yeah.
For FTFE, it's just show. There's no debate when it comes to him.
He sat there and had a drink. For what was it he had a drink for? Every time what? Remember when you debated?
I can't remember.
It was he had a drink for something every time Flats did something.
Yeah.
It was an excuse for him to get pissed. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think I'm in agreement with you there that Nathan is lying.
Yeah, it's for him. It's purely financial, but I think the same definitely applies to Mark Sargent and Flat Earth Dave. You know, if you think back to 3 years ago, where was Flat Earth Dave? He didn't exist.
Yeah, but Flat Earth Dave Weiss, as we say, is chill. We think he's definitely planted. The whole, I mean, most of the Flat Earth community think this. Nobody's denying this.
No, exactly. They know that we think this as well.
So yeah, it's. I mean, you can just look at everything. I mean, we've tried to even converse with Dave Weiss and explain to him, listen, change your arguments. This is what you should change. He just totally ignores it, and he's still. The reason he doesn't change is because his app pushes Flat Earth Society, and he needs it for the money.
Right.
And he doesn't give a shit because to him it's not about truth. To him it's just about money.
So we're making some money. Yeah?
Think about how this guy's always, like I said, where you see smoke, there's a fire, and you see them standing with a match. He's always somehow with all the contacts everywhere.
That's it.
How is this possible? Wow, awesome, Alan Ocean. I just got my 1,900 subscription. Thanks. Congratulations, Alan. Let's try and get you to 2K, mate. I can't believe it. That's brilliant. I still remember when you were like 700 subs.
Fair play, man.
It's crazy.
I need to start doing some videos. Something so easy.
He certainly wasn't on YouTube that I was aware of, and then suddenly he becomes one of the most well-known flat earthers on the globe.
Hey, Wombat, good to see you, mate. Well-known flat earthers on the globe. By the way, that is also a Flat Earth Society statement or saying. Flat earthers all over the globe.
You know, why? Because it couldn't possibly have anything to do with the fact that he wants people to buy his app. You know, MC Toon published a video yesterday, I believe, and I nearly covered the video myself, but because it was a longer video, I kind of hadn't got round to it yet, but Mike has done it now anyway. It was the guy that went to the Flat Earth convention. So Flat Earth Dave in MC Toon's video.
See what I mean? Yep, even they pick up on this. Exactly. That Tyler Oliveira guy like we're talking about. That's who he was interviewing. And I don't know if you guys watched. Remember when we did that new On the Level documentary thing? How we were saying how stupid it was and we didn't get really past the first part. How they were pushing aliens, and you have people like Wit saying, yeah, I've seen multiple aliens, UFOs. Like, what? This is how stupid these people are trying to make us look. Flat Earthers believing in aliens, guys, come on.
Ridiculous.
He's kind of the main focus
Well,
of it, so it's generating him a living. So you're never going to get people like him or Mark Sargent to admit that actually, you know what? I've just been acting silly for the last 5 years. I know the Earth isn't flat, but I was earning so much money by saying it was.
So much.
Crazy. Where's Alan's now channel? Can't find Alan. Where are you? There we go. Up a bit. Go to channel. That is his channel. Alan Ocean's channel. There we go. There's his channel link, guys. If you want to subscribe to him, please do. Really, really awesome stuff.
I actually didn't realise you had so many subscribers. Fair play, man.
Yeah, he picked up quite good, so that's a good thing.
It's good,
Always
bro.
good to see it's growing. And yes, it's much more of a mission for a flat earther to grow in subscription than it is for anti-flat earthers.
Especially like me when I don't.
Let's quickly just look at something. This guy's got almost 600 subscribers. Let's see when he started his channel. Where's your about? Huh? Isn't there about anymore?
Is there nothing you can play? That arrow there, the arrow. I'm pointing at the screen, is how you'll see me. It's got a little arrow at the end of
Let's
that
just
sentence.
play all.
No, above that one there, yeah. No?
There we go. Join 2nd February. Okay, but I doubt he started 2007. Let's see when he started doing videos. He's got 33 videos on. Ooh. 1 month ago. 2 months ago.
See, I joined 2014, but I didn't have any videos
Okay,
until...
let's put it this way. He started 6 months ago, okay?
Yeah.
And then did it 3 months ago, then 2 months. So he's actually started taking it seriously from 2 months ago. And he's already got 600 subscribers. I know Flat Earth channels that have been posting videos for like 2 years that only have like 100 subscribers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I can honestly tell you the videos are better than what this guy's putting out. So yeah. Hey Dr. LA, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Oz, can you blame me?
Yeah, exactly, Sovereign. Took me a year to get 1k subs. This guy's like 2 months and he's got like almost 600 already. And then they say Flat Earth is on shadow banned. You know how long it took me just to get to my 3k?
Yeah, so much money, and then you become immediately ostracized, right?
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, that's another interesting point about flat earthers. You know, it's one thing to claim that you sincerely believe the earth is flat, but I don't know if you saw Mike's video, but there was a lady in there and she lost her husband of, I think she said, 25 years, all for the sake of arguing over something that's been an established fact since...
Established fact. Is a globe established fact, guys? Or is it just consensus?
Is it an established fact or an established fact?
I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about with Luch. What does fact mean? No, the globe's not an established fact. It's consensus. There's no fact in the globe at all. They have a model and they do everything in their power to keep this religious model alive. Because as soon as something's found wrong in it, they just change something else to make it work. They use the God of the Gaps argument. There's no established fact with the globe. It's just a religious mantra based on consensus. That's it.
Forever, almost. You know, we learned so early in our scientific history what the actual shape of the planet was. I don't know. Part of me wants to not believe any of them, but I think some of them, you know, even though it's a small number, genuinely have convinced themselves. Because I spoke to Ranty, you know, after he left the flat earth, or as I like to call it, came to his senses. And I asked him the question directly, did you
How do you leave flat earth, guys? It's not a religion. It's not a cult. You don't leave it.
Exactly.
You do, however, leave the globe earth. Because if you realize the globers love to say, oh, they converted to the globe. So, a religion then.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true, Paul. They knew what Earth looked like before they went to claim space. Odd how that works. Usually like it's scripted.
really believe the earth was flat? And he says, yes, I did. But, you know, I'm not saying that he was lying to me, because, you know, we actually get on quite well now, you know. But I don't know. There's just too much potential for them to earn money by saying the earth is flat, and money is... And I know they could argue the same applies to me, but I don't make anywhere near as much money as some of these flat earthers.
Have you guys seen Creaky Blinder's channel? Have you seen how much money he makes?
I think it's a lot more than anybody.
I want to check something on Social Blade. I haven't been on Social Blade in such a long time. I mean, just the super chats he gets from his videos alone is more than what I make in a month
What
for
is
all my
Social-
streams. You know what I mean?
What is Social Blade?
Oh,
Is that where you?
yeah, we can check some things. Check. Okay, he's got 520 uploads. I got more than double my uploads than he has, guys. By the way, I got like over 1,000. I got almost 1,000 uploads on my channel. Okay. So he has 78.1 subscribers. That's a lot. Video views 18.5 million views. He makes some good money, guys. Okay,
Good.
let's quickly see. Estimated yearly earnings. Okay, his monthly earnings is about 116 to 1.8 dollars a month. That's quite a lot, just for views alone.
Yeah.
That's without any memberships and without any, super chats and all that what he gets. So he's not doing too bad. Now let's go and compare this to Nathan Oakley. Nathan Oakley, 1980. Uploads 5,171 uploads. Only 25.3k subscribers. Look how much he makes. $8 to $130.
Wow.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on.
And that's dollars. In
Oops.
pound, that is only about £110, £105.
And you know that is like nothing.
No, it's not.
Okay, let's just check. Let's just for fun check my channel. Okay, 859 videos. Only 608,000 views. Hasn't even got 1 million views yet, guys. See, I make about the same monthly as Oakley. $9 to $142. That's nothing, and you guys would agree with that.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. I mean, this is the best I'm doing, guys. 35,000k views a month. I think last month was my best month ever. 39,000 views for the month. Okay? Creaky makes that in like 2 days. And he's moaning about money. Huh. Yeah. Hey, Brian. How dare we? Hey, Brian Stavely. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Guys, please do subscribe to Brian's channel. Paul has put his channel link up there. Please subscribe to him. Definitely well worth it, man.
And he makes zero, like he says there, because his content's allegedly too harmful.
That's crazy.
It's the truth. His content's the truth. Just like this one. You know what I mean?
But you see what the factor is, what I'm saying. Look at the Flat Earth channels. How long it takes us to get subscribers and to get views and things. It takes a lot more work for a Flat Earther to get his channel to where these guys are getting their channels. And then they say Flat Earth isn't shadow banned. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Seem to think they do. I really don't. If I break down what I earn from YouTube AdSense, I'm on well below what the minimum wage is in the UK. Well below.
And then you want to know, and then you have the audacity to think Nathan Oakley's making a lot when he's making a lot less than you. I mean, I'm what am I making? Same as Oakley. We're not really making anything. As I said, literally all we're making is the support from you guys. Creaky, his views are much more than what me and Oakley's making. And then he's moaning saying it's not enough for welfare. He's talking rubbish, man.
I agree with you there.
Ellen, I can see why Mikey is mad at all the money Flatzoid is making. Yeah. Hey, Riff Raff, good to see you, man. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. No, definitely Brian's not a shill, guys. And whoever says Brian's a shill should get the head checked.
A lot of
What are they
the
talking about?
I don't know, apparently someone's saying Brian Stavely's a shill.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, definitely. I'll
I haven't heard
vouch
that
for
yet.
I'll vouch for Brian Stavely. He's not a shill, guys. It's crazy.
t-shirt sellers are in fact disingenuous.
Yeah.
There is one, and so I want to ask you about this one last person, and then maybe a pair of flat Earth creationists and their conviction. Chris from New York.
He believes the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
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 And it's interesting because
Hey, Tim Lawrence, good to see you, mate. Thank you for coming. Hola, from Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you coming in. Unfortunately, my Spanish is really bad, and all I remember from my Spanish days is "Me gusta la fiesta." I like to party. That's it. But thanks for coming in. Good to see you, Tim Lawrence.
I like to move it.
I probably have made more videos about CC than any other flat earther. And the reason I make so many videos about CC, well, there's two parts to it. One, they're very easy videos for me to make. He's one of the flat earthers. You know, I've always been as honest about this as I can. I've got no scientific qualifications. That, you know, I am not a physicist or a evolutionary biologist or anything like that. All the information I'm able to share in my videos, I have to go and find that information.
Portuguese, Don Logan. Yeah, but don't they also have Spanish in Brazil?
Fine.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Hola. But Portuguese is almost. I don't know.
Very
Don
good.
Logan's actually correct. It's Portuguese, but you do have Spanish Brazilians, as far as I know. Or am I wrong? This is interesting. Let's check it out. I haven't really checked this out.
There is a difference between Portuguese and Spanish, but they do
Yeah.
understand that to a certain degree, I think.
Spanish Brazilians. Spanish Brazilians are Brazilians of full or partial Spanish ancestry. Spanish immigrant was the third largest among the immigrant groups in Brazil. So yeah, you do get Spanish Brazilians. But I think the majority is probably Portuguese.
Information. And then once I find that information, I
Dr. Ale. Dave Weiss is a great guy, isn't a shill either. I highly disagree with you there. Yeah, exactly, Paul. He doesn't know what science is. Creaky wouldn't know if it's science if it stood up and hit him in the face.
That's messed up, but might be true.
It's like saying you have Spanish South Africans. Technically, yes. We do actually have Spanish South Africans. People are South African, but they come from Spain. Yeah, Spanish South Africans. Just like we have a lot of Portuguese South Africans. Their main language is Portuguese, but they are South African.
have to verify that information. But CC, he's very similar to, like, he's like the American version of Level Earth Observer. They think that they're debunking the globe, when in reality,
What? That's a new way of looking at it. CC's the American version of Level Earth Observer. No. Totally two different things. I got nothing against CC at all. But Level Earth Observer to me is much more, I don't know. His whole passion is debunking space kind of thing. He loves to show things are fake through space. You know what I mean? And Level Earth Observer, Adam's very intelligent. Got no doubt about that. CC, I would say is average. I wouldn't say smart or anything, but he's average. But the way he brings, he's just, just talks. He's just sharing his mind. That's CC. But I'd have got no beef with CC either. Hey, Underground Tunnels, thank you for coming, mate. Really appreciate it. It says, Dear Flat Earthers in chat, please support this channel and get super chats going. Really appreciate it, mate. Chinese Germans freak me out. What? Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. Please hit the likes and share the show. That helps a lot as well. It really, really does help to get the channel to a larger audience. Who knows? The more people that actually watch the show, the better for the channel. Who never knew?
Yeah, I've heard of Jockeys. Don't know them.
Jockeys.
Reality, all they ever say is nah,
Wapney.
and that doesn't debunk anything, which is why I've never really called myself a debunking channel, because I've always kind of referred to it as a point and laugh channel, because
Sounds a bit
I'm
Canadian.
basically just sitting down, I'm watching a video and reacting to the things they say. But
Reacting to the things you say, but you know it's scripted though, so you've already watched it already. So you have a fake reaction. Because he's already reacted to it.
Pretty much.
part of that reaction needs a scientific explanation, then I have to go and do that research for myself. But whereas flat earthers will just sit there, they'll type it in and go, aha, see, I knew it didn't say that.
No, there's a difference. Usually when we talk about something, we already have the knowledge about it. Correct? Because the thing is, the thing that these people do to us, they always bring the same stuff. So it's things we've heard of it before. Things we've looked up already. Unlike these guys, where they have to look it up while it's in conversation. You understand? Because we get the same things parroted to us constantly, we've already been through the arguments. It's not like we have some short-term memory loss. That's why we keep telling you, as you keep bringing up 2015 arguments or something, because you've been through it for years already. Stop telling us, the moon is upside down in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, but that doesn't make it a globe. You can have it on a donut Earth if you wanted to. The shape doesn't depend on how the Earth's moon's orientation is. It's simply got to do with your location, your perspective towards it. Tim Lawrence says, my wife's family here in Brazil actually speaks both. The one side speaks Portuguese and the other side speaks Spanish. Then I added English to the mix.
Yeah, Jockeys is like a mixture of Scottish and English. It's like people in...
Wow.
There's a place in England called Corby, where I was just saying to Don Logan. And they're not, it's not in Scotland, but they speak with a Scottish accent. That is Jockeys. It's because there was a lot of people who used to come from Scotland back in the day to Corby, so the accent's been passed down.
I want to hear this. How do you spell this? Jockeys.
Jockenese. ESE. Yeah.
Jockeys.
Yeah.
Turning Jockeys. Let's see, this guy speaks Jockeys. Music, okay. What?
Hello, my name is Min, M-I-N-H, from Vietnam. And I think I'm turning Japanese. And today, I have something very special to share with you. Today is my first unboxing video.
That's acoustic. That's good. That's like
That's stupid.
Scottish, Japanese. That is. But, no, it's meant to be like people. It's a mixture between Scottish and English, but people from England.
Was I say speaking Jockeys maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. He was definitely Scottish, but it was mixing Scottish with Japanese. But
That's weird. I don't know. I just can't find anything.
I mean, it might. I don't even know if you'd find my dialect up there, Doric.
Doric. Is it? Maybe we can find it on Google itself. Speaking Japanese. Oh.
Sorry, it's CK, J-O-C-K. It should
Yeah,
be.
CK, there we go. Urban Dictionaries, a term used to describe hybrid Scottish English accents spoken in various places around the UK. Mainly
Yeah, there's-
Corby, as you said, yeah. I would like to hear it. How the hell?
It just sounds Scottish, to be honest. It just sounds like people from Scotland. It's just mad to hear because they're not actually Scottish. You know what I mean?
Okay, it must be this one. Speak Scottish accent in English. Does that sound right?
Speak Scottish accent English.
Nah. Oh yeah, doesn't matter.
Nah. It just
Sounds interesting.
It sounds Scottish. It's just the fact that they're English and they speak with a Scottish accent. It's like the accent's been handed down. I'd say they've got their own accent, but it's just. I mean, all Scottish is very similar. My Scottish is very different from like South Scotland and that. North East Scotland's completely different. But yeah, all Scottish has got a twang to it, isn't it? You can still tell it's Scottish no matter what part of Scotland it's from.
Yeah. Cheers, Riffrack. Thanks for coming, mate. Yeah, Backpedaler, lights out in just under an hour, unfortunately.
That means that top one says that said "Hod your wish." That meant be quiet.
Whatever you just said.
Hod your wish. Shut up. Hold your
I
tongue,
don't-
basically.
Edinburgh. Are you from Edinburgh?
I'm not. I'm from Fraserburgh, way further north. They would be classed as Doric as well, but not as much as me. In the northeast coast.
You have to introduce them to Cape Townian English. No. No. The Cape Townian English is quite. Yeah, it's also quite. Yeah, man. Oh, that's a weird. It's a weird way of speaking. McToon is tarnished into flat earth girl. Turning into a flat earth girl. Ooh.
Stop there. So if I find a piece of information, I then
Hey, Orbital, good to see
continue
you, man.
looking for
Thanks
that
for coming.
same information to make sure that the various reliable sources I use all agree on that particular piece of.
Yes, Orbital, we can prove no one's been 500 miles up. Second law of thermodynamics, mate. There we go. Natural law is on our side.
Information. Like this morning, a video I'm making at the moment now. You know, we all know by now, I think, how brilliant a community this has become. And I've got a guy who's a PhD who will advise me on anything if I'm.
The guy's got a PhD to advise you. If you're talking about Craig, FTFE, you might have to look for a new advisory. He's not the guy you should be listening to when it comes to advice on things in physics, mate. Have you guys realized this? It's always the same group. It's like they're always trying to help each other out. The same group. These guys are PhDs, no. Yeah. I don't understand holding each other's cocks if that's going to help you.
Reacting
Well, they're always
to
measuring them. They might as well play with them.
Yep.
young earthers, or you know, I've got an
We the ones who have natural laws on our side, Rich G. Robert D. That's the whole point. Would you please come and show us gas pressure containment? Then we'll talk again. How's that?
official kind of team of people that I can reach out to and say, this is what the flat earther says. This is what I think I should say to refute that. Can you check my work?
That's so good. You don't just Google and then come to your own conclusion.
So in other words, what he was saying here, I don't do my own research. I let people tell me what I'm supposed to say. That's what he just said, guys.
How much do anybody gets it from McToon?
But you understand, that's what he just said. So his whole argument is, I don't have any scientific background. So I go to these people and I asked them to tell me what I should say. Because they have a PhD. Because you have a PhD, you know what's going on. No, dude. That's not how it works. Doing research yourself is how you understand what's going on. If you're not going to do it yourself, you'll never get what's going on. You're always going to rely on other people to give information. How do you know the information is not wrong just because they have quote-unquote PhDs? Let's take, for instance, when Dr. Tapioca Weasel on Mark Reed's panel was trying to explain Coriolis. He has a PhD, apparently. Can anybody tell me if he actually explained Coriolis effect? No, he said physics. He says there is no actual physics when it comes to a turning roundabout.
That's right. That's right. Right. Couldn't believe that. That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow. But I like how he's just conceding, yeah. Great Welsh accent. But I love how he's just conceding that he doesn't do his own research. He relies on people to do his research for him. And this is the whole thing about this group of anti-flat earthers. They're all, all you can imagine is like them sitting in a room singing Kumbaya together, like they're in some kind of AA meeting, and saying, if someone comes up with this argument, what should we say? And they all just band together and say this, say this, instead of actually going and doing the work themselves. I don't have DSTV back, Pledler. And by the way, those signals go to relay stations, dude. Do you know if a relay station's down, you're not going to pick up DSTV signal? It's amazing these people think that they're still getting satellite TV in space.
I think I have to do that, right? In part because I've always made it clear that I am not a scientist, and secondly because if I share information, I'm not saying I never make mistakes in my videos. Of course I do. Everyone does.
Yeah.
But if I just shared what I thought was right, it may not be quite as wrong as believing that the Earth is flat, but it would make me no better than the people I make videos about. So I think it's very important, certainly for me, to verify everything I'm saying using multiple different reliable sources.
Okay, let's take, for
How do you
instance...
understand what's the reliable?
Yeah, exactly. So him relying on other people is multiple reliable sources, in other words. The same people that give information that's false, like a closed system lets matter through its boundaries. The same people that can't decide if gravity is a force or not a force. The same people that think time is physical. Nah, mate. Really?
So that no flat earther can ever come back and say, ha, Creaky, you said this, and that's wrong as well. So you're stupid as well. Do you know what I mean?
I 100% know what you mean. That is the difference, right? Otherwise, if not for that, what separates you from a flat earther would
exactly.
be very little.
Yeah, exactly.
What separates you from a flat earther? I don't know. Maybe we actually do our own research and actually try and learn the things we talk about. You relying on a group of... How can I put this? What should we give this group of name of these people? A club. Your club advisors, which say exactly the same thing because you guys have group meetings. These flat earthers are so... Oh, they're hurting our feelings. It's such a threat to our society. Let's band together and make arguments against them. And then you get the flat earthers like... I speak for myself. If you want to bring up Nathan Oakley or anyone else, that's your problem. Don't drag anybody else into an argument while I'm speaking. If I'm talking about the second law of thermodynamics, when I'm speaking about it, it's my argument. You, on the other hand, if you're talking about it, it's... These people are telling me it's this, so therefore it is. Ooh. Gas go down, go boom, boom.
That's why the epitome of flat earther named the title of it is so disliked, because we get put into that category and it doesn't seem fair.
But you see, this is why the arguments never progresses. Because they got the same bunch of morons being the arbiters of what information is being circulated in anti-flat earth circuit. Because they're the same people that's giving the same information to all the other anti-flat earthers, so therefore the argument can never progress. It's really idiotic. How do you expect to progress an argument if you're not willing to learn the argument yourself and not rely on the other people for that information? You'll never get anywhere. Now we understand exactly why the anti-flat earth is stagnant in their arguments, and they always bring up 2015 arguments. Because of this.
Exactly, and that was one thing I've always been conscious of, is I need to make sure that the information I share can be checked by anyone who wants to check it, and what they find will be what I explained in the video.
Yeah. Cool. 2 more, and again, you don't make content just about flat earthers. You just challenge illogical claims in general, and that includes young Earth creationists.
Yeah.
So that includes Ken Hovid and Matt Powell. So of course, any young Earth creationist is making extraordinary and unscientific claims.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
And you have made any scientific claims for your globe? Has anybody seen any scientific claims for anything for evolution and their globe? I've yet to see science for them. They do claim science though, but where is the science?
That they believe what they say?
I don't think young Earth creationists are quite as cut and dried as flat earthers. Kent Hovind and Matt Powell. Kent Hovind 100%, because he's been saying exactly the same things since probably before I was born.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yes,
argument.
Kent genuinely believes. Let me rephrase that.
Okay.
Kent has convinced himself by listening to other young Earth creationists that came before him that what he says he believes, he actually believes.
Okay, Creaky, if you're watching this, I've got a question for you. Why do diamonds still have carbon-14? That alone debunks your old Earth argument. I don't even need to get into details on why that is. Maybe you can make a video about that. Tell me why diamonds have carbon-14 in them. Note, it's about the half-life. And by the way, he's probably going to first go and ask Simon Scandan about why is he asking me this question? What am I going to give an answer to this? Yeah.
But Kent isn't stupid. He's a million miles away from being stupid. I know I always, poke the bear by saying, your degree is only an honorary one and you got it from a shack in the desert. I haven't got a degree, but I'm not the one making extraordinary claims, and everybody knows extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence to back them up.
No, you are making extraordinary claims. You're claiming evolution's real. You're claiming your globe's real. That is an extraordinary claim. Last time I checked, that's an extraordinary claim. Correct, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I make a correction? What Paul's put up about Michael's show? I think it's 8 p.m., not 7 p.m.
Oh.
It's 8 p.m. UK.
23 hours, yeah. Well, me it's 10 p.m. So yeah, it's by you 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Yo. There we go. Yeah, guys, please do go and watch the show. It's really going to help him. His show is tomorrow. Oh, it's already 10. I don't think we're going to get through this whole thing. I hope they speak about more exciting stuff, though.
And he's got none at all.
Yeah.
But I think he knows that the science doesn't agree with his views, but he's become almost a caricature of himself. He spent so many years saying that the Earth is only 6,000 years old. He's managed to convince himself, and by extension, convince the people around him, especially the people that were close to him, like Matt Powell. Matt Powell is the mini-me to Kent Hovind.
The mini-me to Kent Hovind. Do you know Matt Powell actually has different arguments than Kent Hovind? Because, yes, they have the same, how can I put it? The same deductions, but they actually have different arguments. The way they present the arguments are different.
Kent Hovind must know through evolution, going hand in hand with heliocentrism, that the Earth can't be a globe. You know what I mean? You know, you must know, like, heliocentrism and evolution go hand in hand. He doesn't believe in evolution. You know what I mean? He believes in a young Earth. So surely he should get the logic at least in flat Earth.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Tim, Simon Dan doesn't like when you point out he's wrong, just to let you know. He'll never acknowledge when he's wrong.
It's Dr. Evil, you know, he's literally like a parrot sat on Kent's shoulder, just repeating everything he says verbatim.
That's ironic. As you just literally said 2 minutes ago, you have a panel of people telling you what to say. So you are the same parrot you claim other people to be parrots for. I find that very ironic. He parrots what other anti-flat earth group, the club, talks about, and he's got a problem with Kent Hovind and Matt Powell saying the same things. What? Really?
Yeah. Well, we might disagree a little bit there. I think that those two, like, I do believe young Earth creationists in the world that believe the Earth is, like, I 100% believe they but when it comes to those two, I suspect that they're T-shirt sellers, and they're But then,
like I say, I
could be wrong. I've never spoken with them, so.
That's what I was going to say to you. I could be wrong. That's just the opinion I've formed by watching more hours than I would care to admit of Kent Hovind and Matt Powell speaking. But again, you know, who's to say I'm wrong and you are right, or vice versa?
I agree. And also the reason why he doesn't agree with him is because he's an atheist. He can't accept God. He doesn't want God to be real. So obviously he's going to have different views.
A very difficult one to call with creationists because, you know, there's faith involved.
Conspiracy culture seems to be on the rise, at least here in America. And you're from across.
Exactly, into the break. Grayson thinks the cause of thermodynamics is statistics.
Yeah, that's right. Right, he does.
Oh, it's crazy.
The pond in the UK. What is it like over there? Is it as prevalent as it is here in America?
It's hard to say, really. Purely looking at my YouTube channel, people may assume, no, it isn't as prevalent in the UK because I make more videos about American conspiracy theorists. But the reason I make so many videos about America, think of it like this. I don't know. The UK is my finger. America is my hand. How many conspiracies can you fit in here versus how many you can fit in? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The UK is so much smaller than the States.
Okay, first of all, I don't think these guys understand what a conspiracy theory is, first of all.
I don't think it matters the size of the country.
No. Hey, Arne, if I could see you. I mean, do they know, Great Britain alone, you guys have so many different sects and religions, just based on paganism alone, that people can take conspiracies out of that if they wanted to. You can suck a conspiracy out of a group at an old age home if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
A size of a country is not going to make the amount of conspiracies there.
Exactly.
maybe if you were to look at percentages, maybe we have the same or a close percentage of people that buy into conspiracy theorists as you guys do over there. But because you're such a huge country, it's just easy pickings. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a really hard one to answer. That is really, really difficult. And the honest answer is I don't really know. But, you know, we've certainly got a fair share of idiots who believe idiotic things. You know, you've only got to look at somebody like Mark Steele.
Yeah, a sphere is claimed but not observed or measured. Exactly. The vacuum space is claimed next to the high pressure system without containment. This cannot be demonstrated. Exactly, Paul, exactly.
Basically, everything is a conspiracy. The street lights outside your house, you know, the government have put 5G weapons in there, and he's been to court, he's been in prison.
Oh, true believer then.
Oh, yeah. But the funny thing is, his son, whose name I can't remember, is quite a well-known stand-up comedian in the UK, and he has completely cut himself off from his dad. And I can only guess that it's because of some of the crazy things his father's saying. But yeah, we've got plenty of conspiracy theorists. You know, I meet people in...
Hey, yeah, globe theorist, there we go. Exactly.
In you know, not regularly, thankfully, but I meet people, and you know, you're talking to them in a pub or whatever it may be, and you know, things come up, and you just they're conspiracy.
He looks very confused, like he doesn't really know what to say. Anything you guys want to say before we carry on with this video?
No, I'm cool.
Ooh, Piers Morgan has Andrew Tate on tonight. That should be good.
Oh, okay, cool.
The Big G.
Again, hasn't he interviewed him before?
The Big G. It's probably on the Palestinian thing.
All right.
What's his views on Palestine? Good to see 61 people watching. Thank you. Please hit the like button, share the show. Really does help to get it out to a wider audience. Appreciate all the support.
Conspiratorially minded, and you can tell. But the problem for me is, and I think this comes from what I do on YouTube, is if, let's say for argument's sake now, you and I walk into a bar and there's another guy in there, and oh yeah mate, how are you doing? And we start chatting, and it turns out he's a flat earther. I can't carry on speaking to him.
Wow. Really?
That's bad.
That's bigotry at its finest.
Exactly. What if you're not talking about flat Earth? You can't have a normal conversation. You know what I mean?
I mean, what does it matter if the guy's a flat earther or not? What is that got to do with anything? Why can't you talk to him further? Let's just listen to that again.
Problem for me is, and I think this comes from what I do on YouTube, is if, let's say for argument's sake now, you and I walk into a bar and there's another guy in there, and oh yeah mate, how are you doing? And we start chatting, and it turns out he's a flat earther. I can't carry on speaking to him.
Why? Wow. That's bad. That shows you're a bigot, mate. That shows you have emotional attachment to your belief system, and you just simply...
Or something.
Yeah. I mean, let's ask the same question now. Any flat earthers here, if you just walk and you start chatting to a guy, and the guy is a globe believer or even a concave earther, whatever, will that stop you from talking to him?
Most people I talk to are globers.
Yeah, but I mean, will that stop you from talking to him? No.
It wouldn't stop me ever. Unless they were an asshole about it. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. What does it matter? What? Really?
I guess. That's what he says.
And it looks like he's getting all emotional about it as well. Like, oof. And then they want to tell me being an anti-flat earther is not religious.
And I will say, right, real life, I'm walking around the supermarket. Oh, I watch you on YouTube. I'm a flat earther. In the supermarket, I would say, fine, so you're a complete moron then. how can anybody possibly be stupid enough to believe that the Earth is flat? So YouTube has spilled over into my real life, and I've always had a big mouth.
You led me right into my next question, which was about real life and
Oh, so flat Earth's not real life now?
You heard him.
This guy's mentally unstable. It sort of seems that way. But like I said, look at his whole persona here compared to the videos. Because when he's scripted, it shows he has like a false sense of confidence. Now he doesn't really have confidence at all by just having a live. Now I wonder why you won't get people like Creaky Blinder that will come and talk to me. You understand? Because he doesn't have a confidence for it. Because how's he going to rebut anything I say if he doesn't have his panel of anti-flat earthers behind him telling him what to say?
If you've actually had any friends or family members, that's a big problem over here for many of us.
To me, I think if it ever did happen to me, and if I ever felt the need to try and, I don't know if convince would be the right word to use, but if I ever found myself in a situation where I had to convince somebody that, we'll say, the Earth isn't flat, I think the best advice I could give is like a two-pronged approach. First of all, ask them why. What is the benefit of...
What's the benefit? What's that got to do with anything?
Of what? Of you thinking the Earth is flat?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything? Why don't you just go, yeah, good for you, mate. I don't agree with you. But think about it. I don't agree with you.
The Earth doesn't take benefits into consideration.
No. It's got nothing. It's just got to do with reality. But you understand? You see, this is the whole thing that's different. If you're just there, you're just like, oh yeah, good for you. I don't agree with you. We can talk about it, but that's about it. It's not going to change anything. But all we're getting from this guy is actual bigotry, and it looks like it's really bothering him if he finds flat earthers that talks to him in reality. It's like he's got some kind of phobia for flat earth.
So,
the whole world lying, where only a small group of select people have the real...
Again, who has ever said the whole world is lying? I mean, how much time do you have to tell them compartmentalization? Is that too much of a bigger word to understand?
if he's been researching these kinds of conspiracies and that, he should have had a compartmentalization.
Compartmentalization.
Well, compartmentalization.
Hey, Derek Bradley, good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, does this guy really think he's never going to run into a flat earther? Do you know how many flat earthers are in the UK alone, by the way? I think you'll be oddly surprised.
Yeah. I think if I ever see him, I'm not going to talk to him because he's got tunnels in his ears. My bias.
You can always say, hey, mate, can I try to climb through one?
That's the only curvature I see. The ones in your ears.
Knowledge about the shape of the Earth. And,
Because when I look at him, you know what it reminds me of? One of those old Latino gangsters?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, and this is my battle scar. Hey, Fabio. I think we should call him Fabio from now on.
Fabio.
Hey, Fabio.
Maybe that would get them thinking, but I'm not convinced it would, because they probably already think like that, and they feel special because they think they have this secret knowledge that nobody else does. But the other thing is,
that's true, Tim. Definitely true.
We're not very good at keeping secrets, are we?
But I mean, just think about this in a way of grown-ups. If you walk into a bar or whatever, and you have people start chatting, and you just find out someone's got a different view than you. Okay, if you have an issue with what that person's believing in, and you don't even want to converse with them because of their belief, that says there's something wrong with you, not with them.
Exactly.
I mean, let's say I walk into a bar and I see a Muslim or something, okay, and we're talking nice and everything, and then I find out he's Muslim. It's not going to change that I'm enjoying the conversation with the guy. I don't agree with him on his views, but what will that change on how we're conversing and talking to each other?
Exactly. It shouldn't.
It doesn't change anything. The guy has his views, I got my views. Obviously we can talk about it, but it won't change on what we're talking about or how we're being with each other. We can still converse properly. Got no issues against the guy having his own belief. People are allowed to have their own beliefs.
That's right.
I mean, it will be a different story if let's say I walked in, I didn't know who Creaky Blinder was, and we started talking, I was that flat earther that all of a sudden he doesn't want to talk to anymore. I will feel insulted because now he thinks he's better than me or something. That's the kind of thing I would be getting.
Yeah.
Chatting all of a sudden, no, that's nice. And then, by the way, I'm a flat earther. Get thee behind me, Satan, kind of thing. You know what I mean? What the hell? Yeah.
And again, this comes down to how well you understand the topic yourself, and I'm learning all the time, but trying to explain to them. So, if somebody says, "Oh, yeah, the Earth is definitely flat," if I could resist the urge to call them an idiot, I would be trying to explain to them. But how do you explain this, which simply doesn't work on a flat? Tides and shit.
Okay, there's also one thing I've got to tell. Just because you guys make a claim and it doesn't work does not mean you have to reverse the burden onto us that don't make the claims. We don't have to replace your dying religion. Just because we say we don't know what the moon or the sun is doesn't mean you are right. You get it?
That's right.
It's not bad. It's not difficult to understand. The difference is you guys make positive claims. We debunk those positive claims, and then because they're debunked, you try and reverse the burden onto us. Well, because it doesn't work on my model now, what do you say it is? That's not how it works.
Chips disappearing from the bottom up, they all, I know they all scream, "Oh yeah, but that's just, you can zoom it back in."
What, Ellen? Say Flatzoid walks into a body shop and a guy is painting a car with a roller. What should he do? Laugh at the guy and tell him, "Mate, there's a spray gun in the closet." It's crazy.
But you can only zoom it back in if it hasn't gone over the horizon yet. And MC Toon said this in his video I watched yesterday.
Where's Wally? Yes, I can back that up. By the way, guys, I'm working on a video right now, and I'm going to name it the King Black Swan, because this Black Swan trumps the old Black Swan's argument to infinity.
Cool.
So stay tuned for the King Black Swan that's coming out soon, guys.
King Black Swan.
I'm gonna name it the King Black Swan because this one, just stay tuned for it. It's really, wow. The globe has nowhere to go out of this. Nowhere.
Today, and Flat Earth Dave always uses that example, but he uses it in a disingenuous way. He will always show pictures of really small sailboats that that you and I may, let's go out on the boat today, and it would be a little sailboat, and we'd go out, have some beers, have some fun, and then come back. But he'll never show a huge cargo ship that you can't zoom back in because it's definitely gone over the horizon and it's too big to not be able to see.
Gone over the horizon, you say? Is your horizon physical curve? I thought you guys said no one claims the horizon is curve. You see, this is what the Black Swan does. It takes the argument that the horizon is Earth curve and throws it in the dustbin.
It's
So-
glorious.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Glorious.
crazy. It's crazy.
Even, I think it's on average about 3 miles away, the horizon.
Where's Wally? I'm still waiting for you to back up your lie about me. You see, guys, Where's Wally made a lie about something, and I've asked him to back it up, and he hasn't backed it up yet. Maybe we should go and show everybody what he lied about.
Yeah, he never ever said anything about movement until it hit the walls of the vacuum.
So, let's go. This is his lie, guys. And yet Flatzoid has conceded that the rocket did move before theme exhaust contacted the wall. So Flatzoid accepts rockets do work in a vacuum of space. No, I never said that.
Not at all.
I literally went back it straight away. That's a lie. When did I say that BS? Why lie? Oh, I know why. Because that's all you have when you've shown once again you are wrong. So where's Wally? Since you made this statement and claim an outright lie, which I never said, I would applaud you to go and show where I made that statement, please. And I would like everybody, that's all 66 people watching this, to remind Wally to show where I made that statement. Because I did not make that statement. Hey LEB, what's up, man? Good to have you in. So, we can only go on 10 minutes and then the show has to end, unfortunately. Hey Aaron Armstrong, good to see you too, man.
Aye, Ali.
Okay, let's try and see if we can get the last 10 minutes in.
Something around there, if I remember correctly. But those vessels are big enough to still be able to see, minus the bottom of them, which has disappeared. So it's just having certain arguments or certain examples that you can share with these people that would hopefully give them something.
No, wait, I don't need to read anything further. I would like you to show where I made that statement. You specifically, I agreed with you that the rocket moved before it hit the walls, which is an utter lie. So I want you to go and show where I said that. That's all you need to do. Everybody can see live now what a liar Where's Wally is. Well done.
I remember when we were talking about it. It was live on the bloody
It was
screen.
live, exactly. I said
There was no
opposite of what
movement.
he's saying.
There was no movement till the gas hit the walls of the vacuum,
Mhm.
and that's exactly what you said.
Exactly.
Other than flat Earth to think about.
Yeah, I mean, look, you, Simon, Dan, FTFE, MC Tune.
Yes, I did disagree with you. I'm busy disagreeing with you now. The rocket does not work in space because space does not exist. There is no containment. Get it? For a rocket to work, it requires a wall for it to have propulsion. No wall, no propulsion. The idiot doesn't get when he shows a nah and sticks it to the sky. Says, I see a rocket going in the sky. That rocket has conservation of momentum. Is that rocket already moving, guys, when it leaves the ground? The rocket leaves the ground and it goes up. It's moving, correct, as far as I know?
Of course.
So when it gets to that low pressure environment, it's already moving.
Yep.
Huh. Now, when he takes a vacuum chamber and the rocket's not moving and only moves once the propulsion of the gas hits the container wall, then it moves? Is that the same as saying, oh look, rocket in sky, therefore it works? Nah, I don't agree with you at all, Wally. But I do want you to say where I made that statement, because it's bullshit and a lie. So where's Wally's a liar?
Because it was taken off Level Earth Observer's observation of it, wasn't it?
Mr. Cheswick. Yeah, guys, please go to Mr. Cheswick's channel as well. Really awesome channel. Let's quickly get his link. And please subscribe to Mr. Cheswick. There we go. You rock, man. Whoop. Hey, Dislord, as we're gonna close, you come in.
I know. I did. I did, man.
So, what do you guys have to say before we close off?
Yeah, like at the start, there's a few things.
Well, I'd say,
carry on. Sorry.
no, go ahead. You're good.
At the start, there's a few things I agreed with him on, things like Dave and all that. A few of them, not with the likes of Dubai and stuff, but maybe Mark Sargent, Dave, whatever. But it's just the same as normal, isn't it? When they talk to people about us, it's just the same old crap. I mean, how can you turn around and say that we doing it for bloody money, and we don't actually believe what we're saying? We're just doing it for money, or convinced ourselves we've got special knowledge. Do you know what I mean? We think we've got special secret knowledge. Well, we're not very good at keeping secrets, are we? If that's what we do, we try. We think it's the truth, so we punt it. We put out the truth. Simple as that.
Where's Wally? No, the rocket did not. The syringe did not move until the smoke, the gas, hit the container wall. Get with it. Stop making shit up. So I want you to come and show everybody where I made that idiotic bullshit claim, which I did not make.
And it didn't move. It did not move until it walls. It was bullshit.
Must we show everybody live what I said? Because it seems he doesn't. He wants to play this. Let's see. That's his perspective. We can just go to the video actually, because I did say it there. Ha!
Ha ha ha.
No thanks.
Wake up to see this from Where's Wally, and well, this is just me playing it and showing how the guy concedes that gravity doesn't make gas go down, go boom boom. Oh boy.
And yet that didn't suit your narrative, did it? Okay, then you said this in your stream today.
Want to get to... Okay, watch this. I'm going to slow it down. Tell me which direction the gases are going. They're saying it's see-through, but look as it starts showing the smoke. It's going in all directions, guys. Uh-oh. All directions. So it's not just pooling down at the bottom like the Globies claim. No. Because what's the Globe's argument here? It's just buoyancy. So when you have the gas, it just forces the less dense gas up. Now there's no gas. How is it still going up?
Well, of course the exhaust gases go everywhere. Firstly, they are being dynamically released from the flash paper. And secondly, they should fill the available space.
I love it. Should fill the available space. So entropy, not gravity. Well done. So now gravity does nothing to the direction of gas. Oh no! Oh no! That's why I love this so much. He literally threw his globe argument down the toilet.
So, chucked it out the window.
Should fill the available space. Almost like gravity doesn't overcome entropy. Ooh, not doing very well, are you?
The point that you miss is that we don't say that the gas will all go sitting around on the bottom of the vacuum chamber.
Yes, you do.
That's exactly what you guys say. Because you guys say there's pressure gradient due to gravity. Now there's no pressure gradient due to gravity? Note, buoyancy is now not a thing in a vacuum chamber. Oh no, where's Wally?
Sorry, everybody on the panel, don't we get this a lot from the Globers? In container, there's a pressure gradient because of gravity, correct?
Yeah.
Now he's saying they don't.
Yep, that's what they say. Oh, they're changing their mind now. Okay.
So he just literally said, yeah, gas goes in all directions despite gravity. There's no buoyancy now because there's no air around it. It's in a vacuum. And gas doesn't pool at the bottom. Literally throwing the Earth in a dustbin.
That is a straw man, Flatzoid. You know about them, don't you? What we do say is that there is a pressure gradient in every container and every open-ended atmospheric system.
Now there is a pressure gradient. You just said there's no pressure gradient. And by the way, your pressure gradient is due to gravity. So if it's moving in all directions and gravity has no effect on gas, as we say, you've just thrown your whole argument down the dustbin again. Note, also you guys moan and say it's a straw man to say atmospheric pressure in a container, because then you say it's no longer atmosphere. You even supported conspiracy cats on this nonsense. Oh no, who should we start trusting?
There is also a pressure gradient.
We are all in agreement, Just. Yes, there is a pressure gradient.
Yes, pressure gradients. Gradients are number 3 in the line of gas behavior. Number 1, containment. Number 2, gas pressure. Number 3, gas pressure gradient. Vacuum chamber, gas dispersing in all directions, no pressure gradient. Oh no, what is going on, Wally? Why you keep contradicting yourself? Would it be because you are just ignorant to how gas behavior works? Or would it just be you are realizing your globe falls flat on its face? Oh no, Wally!
And that gradient is due to gravity.
Nope, not gravity. Gravity is not a force. You just conceded in this video that gravity has no effect on the direction of gas, as we pointed out that gas is dispersing in all directions in the available space. So, second law of thermodynamics confirmed, gravity debunked. Well done, where's Wally? Might have to go back to the drawing board.
Just had to show that. Yeah, he just literally threw away gravity doing anything to gas.
Chucked his gravity out the window.
It's crazy. Let's see if we can quickly fit this in. We've got like 2 minutes. Come on. But I mean, how dumb does a person have to be not to realize how he just literally said everything means... So no gravity then?
Sure.
So you can't claim gravity containment? These guys are idiots. Let's see if I can bring it up. Ah, there we go. It's around here.
Attempts to move and prove rockets.
Yeah, because I was excited to see Action Lab doing this today. I was like, so listen to what I actually said, Wally. Pay attention now, mate. Yes, I'm going to show this tonight. But if he's already picked up on it, well done, man. But yeah, because you literally, this is the argument we've always had. The chamber's not big enough. Yeah, guys, before we go on, please go and watch Nathan Oakley after this. It's I'm going to end in a few minutes, then you can go and watch Nathan Oakley. It's premiere. Definitely do go and support Nathan's channel, guys. Please, please, please. Okay, now listen to what I'm saying, Wally. I'm talking about the size of the chamber. Why would I be doing that? So it's literally propelling itself off of the wall of the container. What did Wally say I said?
You said you agreed with him that it moved before it hit the wall.
What? Yeah, no.
That's it.
This is gas. Wow. Behavior.
And you get a visual of it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So why don't they use bigger chambers then?
To fly in a vacuum. The problem is, as we can see from the footage, or we're gonna, this rocket doesn't move whatsoever until the gases being expelled by it start pushing off the walls of the vacuum chamber.
Exactly, Ali B.
There's no walls in space
The Joule
fantasy.
Thompson effect debunks
Exactly.
Which means
because there's no work. Look at this, guys.
you found
There we go. See, it's coming out now. Is it already accelerating? No.
No.
No. Where's Wally? What did we just say? Is it already accelerating? No. Uh-oh. So where's Wally shown to be a liar again? It only has the propulsion once it hits that wall. Watch this. I think that's quite clear. Thank you. Now we have to end the stream. So yeah, quickly, what do you guys have to say before we end?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I kind of said it, and it's same. I'll let you go because I said mine earlier. Ryan, you go for it.
No, I don't really have much to say except like we kind of guessed at the beginning. Kind of got what we asked for.
That's true.
I was hoping that I was going to be wrong a little bit, but it's not.
Yeah,
that's about all I got to say.
awesome.
It's the same old thing we do with every time.
So you guys would agree we would expect Where's Wally to concede that he lied and apologize for his lie?
You'd think he would, but he's just got to just skip and right the subject and say this, just try to make it sound like something else, and they never admit when they're wrong. They never admit when they're wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't really see enough to say too much, but I was hoping for the 4-hour show,
Okay, yeah. So thanks guys for coming. Got to unfortunately end the stream now before the power goes off. Thank you all for coming, guys. Thank you for hitting the likes, share the show. You guys wrong. You guys rock. Wrong. You guys rock. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys all Wednesday evening. Tomorrow night is Michael Kahn's stream. Do go and support him, and go to Nathan Oakley's stream premiere now, just straight after this because it's going on. So go there. I'll see you guys all Wednesday. Thank you very much for the super chats, all the likes and stuff. And no, it doesn't move until it hits the walls of the container, just like we just saw. So thanks all for coming. I'll see you guys all Wednesday. Many, many blessings. May the pressure be with you. Cheers.
The first day. The first day.